Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be doing a demonstration on my top 10 repair or maintenance work that can be done yourself to save money. The list will range from the easier repairs to slightly more complicated. All can be done with minimal tools, limited experience, and with minimal risk of damage. When I worked at a dealership in the past, I would see some of these repairs requested by customers that I'm about to mention. Starting with repair number 1, change your vehicle's light bulbs. Some shops may offer this as a courtesy repair, or this can be a small replacement charge. Replacement procedures are quite straightforward for the most part. Some owner's manuals may even have instructions, or you can easily find this information online. Simply match the bulb type, either by removing it or going to your local auto parts store where they can look up a vehicle-specific chart. Remove the old bulb. Be sure not to touch the glass, as this can create a hot spot which can result in premature failure. If you do touch the glass, use rubbing alcohol to wipe away the oil residue which was left from your skin. Install the new bulb and test to ensure everything is working correctly. Basic tools such as a screwdriver or socket set is generally required for such a replacement. Repair number 2. Change your wiper blades or wiper refills. Simply match up your existing wipers or have a parts store search the correct size, remove and then install the new wipers. Some vehicles may take a specific type of wiper blade, which is a dealer item only, while others use a generic style. Refills can also be purchased that need to be cut to size and are significantly cheaper than purchasing a full wiper blade assembly. Typically for a wiper blade replacement, no tools are required. If you are doing a refill replacement, then pliers and a knife is needed. Repair number 3, changing your vehicle's cabin filter. Replacement intervals will vary between vehicles. Cabin filters can be found under the hood or within your vehicle's cabin. Most new vehicles are equipped with a cabin filter. These are intended to remove any contaminants that is present in the air. Old cabin filters can cause foul odors, restrict airflow, reduce heating and cooling performance, and cause your HVAC fan to work harder, possibly causing a premature failure. Manufacturers should have specific mileage ratings for replacement. Normally I like to replace mine at least once a year or every 12,000 miles or 20,000 kilometers. Tool requirements will vary between vehicles. A socket and screwdriver set is a good basis for what's needed. Moving on to repair number 4. While replacing your cabin filter is important, so is your air filter for the engine. Usually, quite a simple replacement procedure on most vehicles, dare I say easier than some cabin filter replacements. Minimal tools are required for such a job. Determine the year, model, and engine type for your vehicle. Go to your local auto parts supplier and provide them with that information for a new replacement. Again, vehicles will have a specific maintenance interval that should be outlined in your owner's manual. As a generic requirement, it should be replaced every 20,000 miles or 30,000 kilometers. Beyond replacement, it's also good practice to periodically check the air filter and clean the air box as needed. Different driving environments can greatly affect how quickly the air filter becomes dirty. Airbox disassembly procedures will vary. It's best to have a screwdriver and socket set on hand for this task. Repair number 5. Scanning and clearing those check engine lights. While some auto parts stores or repair facilities may offer this for free, unfortunately not everyone does. And do you really want to drive somewhere to have this done? Or would you rather do this in the comforts of your own driveway? Your vehicle's computer monitors a variety of sensors and values. The check engine light can be triggered from sometimes the simplest of things, such as a loose fuel cap. Codes can be scanned. Depending on the code reader, it will give you a definition of the fault, and then you can take the correct actions to repair it. Or, if the fault has been repaired, then the code may need to be cleared. Searching on car forums or just general internet searches is a great way to find out what a common fault might be for your specific vehicle. Unfortunately, anything more complicated and outside of your repair comfort level would need to be taken to a professional, and they too would need to scan those codes. But this is certainly an opportunity to save money if it's a simple repair. For vehicles 1996 and newer, an OBD2 code reader is required, either a handheld device or one that can be operated by your smartphone. If 1995 or older, then scan tool requirements will vary and it's specific to the make and model of your vehicle. Repair number 6. Testing the condition of your vehicle's fluids, such as brake fluid and engine coolant. Not all fluids have specific tools for testing, but the ones that do, the tools are quite affordable. For brake fluid, you will need to know the type of brake fluid, dip the tool in the fluid, and take the reading. To test the coolant, a hydrometer is required which will determine its boiling and freezing points. Knowing the condition of your vehicle's fluids is a step for preventative maintenance, maintains reliability, and keeps you safe. For repair number 7, I'll bundle these two topics together as they are related to your wheels, rotating your tires or alternating between summer and winter wheels. Rotation requirements will vary between tire manufacturers, but as a general value, this should be done every 8,000 miles or 12,000 kilometers. Rotation requirements will vary between vehicles and types of tires too. For directional tires, these are designed to rotate in only one direction, so they can only be alternated on one side unless you have the tires unmounted. If tires are different sizes between the rear and front, they can only be interchanged on the same axle and may also be required to be unmounted if they are directional. Front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and four-wheel drive vehicles will have some variations in rotation patterns as well. Directional tires will have a direction of rotation arrow on the sidewall of the tire. When changing over to winter or summer tires, again, directional tires will need to be taken into consideration, and this should be done at certain temperatures in order to maintain your safety. Typically, the temperature to change over your winter tires is when days are below 44 degrees Fahrenheit or 7 degrees Celsius, and if the temperature remains above that, then your summer wheels are required. For tools, while your vehicle does have a jack, I would recommend purchasing a hydraulic jack. The vehicle's wheel wrench is fine, a wire brush, and a torque wrench with socket. Almost getting to the end, repair number 8. Changing your vehicle's battery. Typically a battery lasts about 4 years, but this will vary between climates, how much it's used, type, and quality of battery. A faulty battery will lose a charge quickly or not start the vehicle at all depending on the fault. Weak batteries usually show up when the cooler temperatures roll around. When replacing the battery, be sure to have your radio's security code if required, or plug in an external power source to your OBD2 port. Battery locations can be under the hood, in the trunk, or under the rear seat. Minimal tools tend to be required for such a replacement, such as a socket set. With some newer vehicles, they do have an intelligent battery, so replacement procedures will be more complicated, requiring some reset and programming procedures. Second last repair, number 9. As we're moving into something slightly more complicated, yet easy enough to complete in your own driveway with minimal tools. Replacing your engine's oil. Your owner's manual will list what type of oil and how much is required for your engine. Year, model, and engine will also need to be determined to purchase a replacement filter. The vehicle may need to be jacked up. I prefer driving onto ramps, or if you have a four-wheel drive, then there might be enough clearance underneath the vehicle without elevating it. Locate the drain plug, empty the old oil into a pan, and remove the old filter. Install the new filter, reinstall the drain plug, and then replenish your engine oil to the correct amount, and check the dipstick. Tool requirements for such a repair is a socket set, possibly a filter wrench, oil drain pan, and drive-on ramps or jack and jack stands. Finally, last but not least, repair number 10. Replacing small faulty or broken items such as a taillight, headlight, trim, mirror, or grille. Some of these items may be functional, others can be a safety concern, or they can be purely aesthetic. For the taillight on this Ford Ranger, 4 screws are really all that holds it in. A door mirror, on the other hand, can be more complicated as the door panel needs to be removed, or maybe just the glass needs to be replaced, which can be done without removing the mirror. For purchasing parts, you have a couple different options, new or used. New would obviously be the most costly, while used can be from a private seller, from the classifieds, or a local automotive wrecking yard. It's really your choice. Tool requirements range from a screwdriver set to socket sets or pliers. It really does depend on the type of repair. Do you have any money-saving repair tips that can be done in the comforts of your own home without paying a professional? Please share in the comments below. New videos are uploaded every week to my channel. Show your support by hitting that subscribe button below the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.